Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel, A Love of Audiobooks. Today, I am focusing on movies that outshine their books. Usually, movies rarely compare to their novel counterparts, but sometimes the movies rise to the challenge and do a better job at capturing the story. Is there any movies I missed that outdo their source material? Please leave a comment below, and if you like my videos, please subscribe. Neil Gaiman's Stardust. This novel lost a lot of the visual aspect of the comic book it started out as. This is probably one of the major reasons that the movie works so well. It is a tale meant to be visualized. The 2007 movie changes a lot. Both sides of the wall are simplified. Tristan's hometown is less intricate, and Stormhold is less strange and magical. Tristan's journey is also streamlined. The Babylon candle is a gift from his mother, left in his basket. This is a change from the novel where Tristan is gifted this by a fellow traveler whom he helps through the carnivorous wood. Even the Babylon candle is changed. In the book, it is simply used as a faster mode of transportation. It crosses leagues with each step, while in the film, it is used as a teleportation device. Once lit, the candle will take you wherever you are thinking about. One of the biggest changes that I really enjoyed about the movie was expanding upon the pirate storyline. In the novel, they are maybe in it for a page. Instead, this is made a massive part of the film. This is where Yvain and Tristan fall in love. With this expansion is also the expansion of Captain Shakespeare's character. I love the approach of Captain Shakespeare, who is barely touched upon in the book. De Niro's character has more impact in the film. Shakespeare is entertaining. He is more than the ruthless pirate he allows the world to believe him to be. Shakespeare's crew is well aware of their captain's eccentricities, but they respect and love him. De Niro's performance is spot on and thoroughly enjoyable. This addition to the movie is amazing. Another huge change that I really liked was the final showdown with Lamia. In the book, Yvain has already given her heart to Tristan, which nullifies her to anyone looking to consume her heart. This leaves Lamia to barely give up the star. The movie changes this to an epic battle. The battle is both slightly disturbing and funny. I like this closing more. It adds closure to Lamia and her sister's storyline. Overall, I think both are enjoyable. I just like the movie more. I think the casting is genius. I will say that both have enough differences to be enjoyed as their own mediums. I really felt like the movie had such a big heart. The Princess Bride. This is an interesting one as both the book and the movie are written by William Goldman, and the fact that the movie is not all that different from the book. There is some streamlining with the cutting of the flashbacks that are showcased in the novel. These flashbacks focus on Fezzik and Inigo. They revolve around their training and the murder of Inigo's father. We still see these in smaller bits in the film. Inigo explaining how his father was killed and Vizzini yelling at Fezzik about finding him in Greenland. Goldman also left out some characters that are not necessary for the story, such as Buttercup's parents. I will say that they are quite entertaining in the novel. Their fighting and open questioning of how they could have created something so beautiful as Buttercup is quite funny. The movie shortens the fight scene between Inigo and the Man in Black. Both the book and the movie showcases Inigo's and the Man in Black's sword fighting skills. The book fight scene is longer and does not leave Wesley unharmed. While this fight scene is cut short in the film, it is still wonderful. One of the things I like about the movie is there is a reunion scene between Wesley and Buttercup. This is something that Morgenstern, the fictional writer of the unabridged book, did not think was important. I think it really makes you cheer on the pair. What I find so amazing about this movie is the iconic cast. This movie was so perfectly cast. I could not even imagine anyone who would have been better in their roles. This is the main reason I think the movie outshines the novel. If you have any time to read Carrie Elwes As You Wish, you should definitely do it. It is a fantastic read and a great listen. Carrie does some amazing voices. Jaws is another movie that is better than its novel counterpart. Both have the same setting of Amity and have the terrible shark on the loose, but the differences add up. The first reason the movie is better is because the characters are far more likable. Everyone in the novel is kind of a dick. Book Brody is ethically ambiguous, and he is not the underdog we see on the screen. Hooper is an elitist with a huge ego, and both of them pretty much hate each other in the novel, mainly because Brody thinks Hooper is sleeping with his wife. Spoiler alert, Hooper is sleeping with Brody's wife in the novel. The movie makes Brody into someone we are cheering on. We like the family man who loves his wife and kids. The movie provides us with a character who is moral and good. He is doing everything within his power to prevent more loss of life. Movie Hooper is charming and only utilizes his education when he needs to make a point. These two get along really well in the movie, as one is not sleeping with the other guy's wife. I touched on the affair subplot, which makes up the bulk of the novel, but there is another subplot in the novel that involves the mafia and the mayor. Both of these are not included in the movie, as there is a man-eating shark, and that is pretty interesting. Overall, it is understandable why Spielberg felt the need to cut out some of the silly subplots and focus on the shark wreaking havoc. All the changes made to the script made this a more enjoyable watch. It is no wonder this became the first summer blockbuster. Jurassic Park is a novel I have reviewed on my channel. It is a book I thoroughly enjoy, one I have given 4 stars to. That does not necessarily mean I like it more than the movie. When I think of the film Jurassic Park, I am immediately remembering the first view of the dinosaurs, when the jeeps crest the hill, and there they are. This whole scene, including the musical score, is magical. One of the greatest aspects of Spielberg's filmmaking is how he instills emotion into his films. Beyond the emotions and the feeling of magic is the fact that the novel is science heavy. It is not entirely accessible in the way the film is. The film pares down the science to make it more digestible for the everyday moviegoer. One of the best parts of the film are the characters. In the book, Lex is younger than Tim. She is childish and pretty annoying. Of course she is. She is just a little kid. The film fixed this by growing Lex up a bit, making her less whiny and more capable. She holds on to certain aspects of book Lex, but is more enjoyable. Hammond is another character who got a makeover. In the book, he is starting to go mad. Hammond is clearly not a nice man. He is upset that anyone denies him his vision. He thoroughly dislikes Ian and cares very little for his grandchildren. Book Hammond sees the kids as a way of forcing Lawyer Gennaro to keep the park going. The movie changes his character for the better. He comes to see his folly and understands that there is no control in Jurassic Park. All of these reasons lead me to see the movie as the greater of the pair. I was in high school when I both read Alice Hoffman's book, and saw the movie for the first time. The book was a great concept, and honestly, I might be a little nostalgic about the movie. I enjoy the setting of the movie. After the passing of Sally's husband, she returns to the family home with her children. The family home is an old house on a small Massachusetts island, a place where everyone knows everyone. This differs from the book, where the setting is Sally's home in the mundane suburbs of Long Island. There were other tweaks which I really enjoyed. I liked that Sally's daughters were younger and more innocent in the movie. I thought the fleshing out of the aunts was a stroke of genius, as they are a fantastic addition to the movie and are just a small part of the novel. Another interesting change from the novel is Sally accidentally poisoning Jimmy. In the book, it is Jillian who shows up with Jimmy already dead. One of the biggest differences between the book and the movie is the curse. The movie makes this a huge part of the plot. Sally and Jillian's father died because of it, leaving their mother to die of a broken heart, and Sally's husband was killed because of the Owens curse. This is completely absent from the novel. The deaths just serve to move the plot along. What the movie does so well is build a world based on the novel. It gives you lovable characters, a love story to swoon over, and a story that is just fun and heartwarming. In my opinion, these are just a few of the movies that outshine their books. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.